Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another, probably the final part of how to appeal, or the process of a copyright strike, or community guidelines. I don't even know what I'm saying at the moment. I'm really tired, I'm sorry. It's been one long week, especially today. You don't really want to worry about that. I mean, nothing wrong happened, it's just that I was doing a lot of things today. I got up way earlier than I usually do on a Friday. First world problems. But basically that's what this whole video is about in theory, really, first world problems. So, let's go see. Last time we left off here, after I just read about the multiple strikes. I'm assuming that because my last video hasn't been struck down, I'm gonna be able to get away with having this one. I did say at that part of the video, what I had to cut out, that I do have plans for my process and my thoughts on what to do. So I will just, talk about that at the very end, because I think that's what's important to do at the very end. So let's see. So appealing strikes. If I believe the content was removed without cause, I can just appeal the strike on the account. I believe I clicked that link already. So let's see. We've gone over here. This is the original thing here. I can't see this anymore. I kept the tab open, but I have acknowledged the strike. I can access my channel perfectly well now. So let's see. That was that first bit. Alright, the next time I sign in, I need to acknowledge this. Yes. If I'd like to appeal the strikes, please submit the form. So I guess the next stage is basically just appealing. That's it. So let's go back to here and do it from this place. Oh, that's the reporting hateful content part. I don't need to know about that. Okay. Accounts from one strike, maybe do from live streaming. Okay, well I don't live stream anyway, so who cares? If I believe the content was removed without cause, I just appeal the strike. Yes. So let's open that page. And was this article helpful? Yes, thank you very much. So, off we go over to... I don't need this anymore. As you can see... Oh, here it is. This is just the, formal setting. Apparently, it's done on a system of days. So, because otherwise it would expire on May the 1st. Or maybe it would have expired on April the 31st, because technically the video might have been struck on the January 31st. I'm not sure. Oh look, I haven't even enabled live streaming, so it doesn't actually matter. It does say that I'm ineligible to do that at the moment. Don't know what the heck super chat is, but whatever. Let's go ahead. Okay, that's just it. Right, so let's see. Appealing community guidelines strikes. This content is about community guidelines strikes, blah 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 blah. Community guidelines are issued with a notification, that's etc. That's exactly what it says there. Deleting the video, it's gone, I've checked. I've actually seen it physically not appear. Well, I mean, it's still physically on there, it's not deleted, but it's not visible anymore, so why would I delete it? It's not exactly, yeah. Okay. Before I start, I can appeal the community guidelines strike only once, okay? Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. If we uphold a decision on the strike, you won't be able to appeal future strikes on any videos on your account for 60 days. Hopefully, I shan't receive any more strikes on my account in 60 days. Review the policy center before appealing a strike on your account. Okay. Follow the instructions of another strike. Sign into YouTube. Click the account icon. Create a studio. The left menu. Click channel. Community guidelines section will see your strikes. Click appeal this decision. Oh, that's this page here. No, it isn't. That's not that one at all. It's this one. Okay, so if I want to click that, I want to click appeal this decision. But I've got to read the policy first. So let's go ahead and see this. Curious of what type of video content will be age restricted. It's not age restricted. It's is struck. There's a difference. Use this page to follow arguments. Blah blah blah. What was mine flagged under? Something about hate speech, I think. Maybe that was that one. I should probably not have closed that because I can't actually see now what it was flagged under. Does it say here? YouTube's policy on hate speech. Okay. So learn more section, the same thing. Oh no, it just takes me to the same link as before. Okay, yeah, that's basically it. Yes. Fine line between what is and not is not considered to be hate speech. I believe I didn't cross it personally, but whatever, that's my opinion. Well, I guess that's what got me in trouble in the first place, but whatever. For instance, it's generally okay to criticize a nation state, but the primary purpose of content is to incite... Yeah, no, that's... Okay, so if the primary purpose of the content is to incite hatred against a group of people solely based on whatever, they're using ethnicity as an example, the content promotes violence based on any of these core attributes like religion, it violates our policy. Well, that doesn't apply to me. It's individual groups based on certain attributes. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see what certain attributes I may have offended, because clearly if it's a violation of hate speech, it must be according to this guideline. Let's go ahead and have a look, shall we? Right, so let's say race or ethnic origin. Nope, there was... I mean, I did mention a comment on the fact that he says something about white girls in his song, but that was his words anyway, and it made no sense to begin with, so it's not exactly like you can be offended by it because it just flat out makes no sense. I made a comment saying that there was a lot of white people in Britain, which is where we're actually both from. I did check, and it turns out that Jimothy Lacoste is actually from London, so I was right on that matter. All I said was that there were quite a few of them. I'll go back and check, but I'm pretty sure I didn't say anything else. Religion, not mentioned. Disability, not mentioned. Gender, not mentioned. Or maybe, I don't know, white girl. I know I said the word girl, oh dear. Age, not mentioned. Veteran status, not mentioned. Pretty sure. Sexual orientation / gender identity, not mentioned. Well, then, I guess that means that it turns out that I don't think my video was, in fact, a violation. Unless it's talking about race or ethnic origin or gender. So let's go ahead, because I can view the video because it's still visible for me to see. I'm actually going to, I think, open the original... Heck? Oh, I'm going to open the original Sony Vegas project. So let's see. I use Sony Vegas for all of my videos. And let me see. Where's the... Oh, I have to right click here. Projects. Let's see. No. No. I think it was this one. I was too lazy to name it properly. I normally name all of my videos, but I mean all of my projects, but whatever. This time I apparently did not. This may take a while.